I'm at the hallway, I'm at the hallway, I'm at the hallway, I'm at the hallway. It all started in that empty hallway. Ask if I'm gon' ride, I say hallway. In that hallway, I'm in that hallway right now. Gotta get this shit the hard way. Empty hallways, posted by the light on them dark days. Ask me how long I'm gon' ride, I say always.
Alright, welcome back to Hot Topics, everybody. If you've never been here before, just hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified every time a new video goes up on Hot Topics TV. And you already know, if the topic is hot, we're on it. Hot! This one is hot. 23-year-old Dolph murderer suspect, Justin Johnson, the person who's accused of being the triggerman that killed Young Dolph, says that he will turn himself in on January 10th. If you follow our channel and the video we did before, it says that he was identified. We talked about who he is, as in he is also a rapper from Memphis. And we also had some updated information about him having a relationship with Key Glock, which is Young Dolph's protege / family member through marriage. All that other stuff. Key Glock and Dolph were really close, and Dolph signed him and he blew up, right? It turns out that this young man right here, who is now accused of being a trigger man, is also a rapper, and he and Key Glock were in a rap game. There's rumors or words out there printed in one of my comment section that says that this has to do with street beef, as in Young Dolph signed somebody to his label who this young man was an enemy of. So in other words, that's the ops, right? And once the ops, always the ops. And once Dolph signed that person, he looked at it as a disloyalty. So he parted ways with them and then officially became enemies. A few days ago, Fox 13 Memphis reported that the U.S. Marshals and the local police were looking for 23-year-old Justin Johnson. Johnson is wanted on a first-degree murder charge in the death of the superstar Young Dolph. Johnson was said to be allegedly the shooter in a surveillance footage video that was sent out to the public. He is also reportedly dangerous, and he is actively involved in gang activities heavily, is what the report said. He's been on a run for the past month, and now he finally plans to turn himself in. Remember who they put in charge of this, right? That detective, that female lead detective from First 48. And everybody said, yo, if she's on the case, this case is going to be solved soon. We know it. And I think she knew it too. Like, she feels the pressure, but she is also so good at what she does. So here we are. He was identified. His picture went out to the public. He is now wanted, and they're letting you know that he is actively involved in gang activities, considered very dangerous, and they want him off the street. So on Saturday, Johnson went to his Instagram feed, Straight Drop, and we talked about him being the rapper called Straight Drop. You can actually go look it up, and you will see videos that he's done, so on and so forth. Straight Drop. At Straight Drop on IG, he says he made the announcement that he will officially turn himself in on December 10th. Now, you know, when the feds are looking for you, they are definitely checking your social media pages, like your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, your Vivo, if you have all those, your Snapchat, whatever you got. They're looking into those to try to locate you, especially if you're somebody that's wanted for murder. So he must be moving around, because it ain't too hard to ping your location, if you know what I mean. He said, quote unquote, turning myself in Monday at 2001. I'm innocent. I'll be back sooner than you can blink, is what he said. Now, let's put it this way. The people who did the shooting in the video, those persons, you cannot see their faces. So in a court of law, they will have to prove that that was him under that mask. They had masks on, they had gloves on, they had dark clothing on. You couldn't tell if that person was black or white. You couldn't tell if that person was whatever. So how did they know it was him? A good lawyer is going to say all that, right? However, there are other things that actually links him to this case. So somebody is probably telling that that's who it is. If you notice, he wasn't the only one there that pulled the trigger or had a gun with him at the time Dolph was murdered, should say. He had a backup shooter as well, or the shooter had a backup shooter. So maybe that backup shooter is already caught. And that backup shooter is saying, I'm not doing no 80 years by myself. I'll tell you who it was, and I'll tell you why we did it. Which is usually how it goes down on those episodes of the first 48. Everybody is a gangster. Everybody is tough. Everybody don't tell until they get in that room. And those detectives are sitting across in front of them with that face and that expression like, you know you done fucked up, right? Yeah, you know you done fucked up. And you looking at this many years, and then they start telling. So a few days ago, Fox 13 Memphis has reported that the Marshall's police were looking for him, Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop. I think Straight Drop is about to drop straight in prison. I don't know if he's going to turn himself in. Everybody says this. I'll be back sooner than you think, sooner than you can blink. That's what you tell yourself. And then you go get hit with that murder charge and pick up a life sentence, and you are fighting it, and you never see streets again. He knows that that's the possibility. So right now he got a chance to run if he want to run, but where's he going to run to? So homie say he turning himself in on the 10th, which is tomorrow, Monday. Johnson also posted a video where a judge voucher for how he acted in a previous case when he was released early on probation. He also was said to have shot a music video by the home where the getaway car in Dolph's murder was picked up from. Now, at this point, it's unclear where the other suspect is that was with Johnson at the time of the shooting. Like I said earlier, he might have been picked up already. We don't know. He might still be on the run. He might have been picked up already, and he might be talking, and he might have led the FBI to Johnson, right? Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. McKay the Cookie Store on November 17. On Monday, more information should also be revealed on how much time in prison he's facing. This is a murder charge. This is a aggravated murder charge. This is a first-degree murder charge. We kind of have the idea of how much time he's facing in prison, especially for the fact that it was someone who was so loved by his community. Young Dolph is a businessman outside of rap music. When he passed away, it was said that he owned over 100 properties. Over 100 properties. And we're not talking about low-end, low-income properties, right? He was heavily invested in real estate. He was heavily invested in other business ventures, and he gave back a lot. He was seen as a philanthropist, as a successful entrepreneur, as a success story, as someone who came from drug-addicted parents on both sides. His mommy and his daddy were both on drugs. And he made it up out of the mud, for real, to become somebody successful. So all that is going to be taken into account, right? He didn't kill an ex-crackhead, or he didn't kill another gang member and they were banging out in the streets. This is somebody who wasn't doing anything to you, and you took his life in this manner. I'm absolutely sure that we're looking at a life sentence. I'm just saying, right? Let's see if it comes up on the 10th that he actually does turn himself in. I think he's about to get cold feet, and I don't think he's really going to turn himself in. I think they're going to have to go get him, but we'll see. We'll keep you posted. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell next to the subscribe button, so when he does turn himself in, or he doesn't, we will be there and we will let you know what takes place after. All right. Catch you on the next video, man. It's Hot Topics TV, and you already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.